welcome. Well, my speech starts actually with something a little bit sad. So imagine a classroom, no board, no desks, no students inside, just 2 hospital beds. In one, my son connected to treatment, and another one, me, his mom, his math teacher, teaching his classmates online mathematics. I still remember vividly the sound of the IV pump and the sound sleep of my son next to me while I was teaching derivatives. I know it sounds dramatic, but it's life. You cannot control the chaos that comes to your life. You just have to find sources, and the perfect moments don't always show up when you need them. So, if you know me, you know that I think in colors, and I use colors to balance my life. It's not easy to find all this calmness and all stillness when you're surrounded by everything that just comes crashing into your life, into your life, unexpectedly. However, even before hospital rooms and difficult situations, colors were part of my life. As Steven introduced me, I use origami and I love combining colors. All my timetables are colored, and everything that I'm doing in colors. I use purple, for example, for to-do lists. I use yellow for exam-related. I use blue ones for deadlines, and green ones for the things that bring me peace. So, from all those colors, I try to teach my students that even though you feel lost sometimes, you can use colors to find your balance. How? Well, for example, the green ones, the green subjects are the ones that they feel confident about it. The ones that, for example, they bring them the energy to face the ones that they are scared of. The yellow ones, the yellow subjects, are the ones that they are not sure about. They still need a little bit of strategy and a little bit of patience. And then come the red ones. The red ones are the ones that inspire fear and that they avoid as much as they can. However, they have to use the other colors to face the red ones. So how do we do that? Well, we start with small steps. We take one day at a time, every single step, to move forward. If as an adult it's hard to find balance, imagine how is it for a teenager. When, for example, you wake up in the morning and the stress and the deadlines from the school and everything that is expected of you from your family, friends, and yourself as well, it's overwhelming. But they still show up. They come, they try to move forward. Why? Because of human connection. They trust us in something that maybe we don't see, but we inspire in every single one of them, as teachers, as educators. At one point, Ms. Rita Pearson is one of the mentors and educators that I admire the most, says that a child learns from human connections and relationships. So, people show up, as they say, because they earn this connection. That kids trust you. But this connection is not easy to be built. It needs to make the students and the teenagers and the people around you may feel safe, because they need to be seen and connected. In all this chaos, you need clarity, because clarity brings confidence, and confidence brings movement, and movement brings hope. When you don't see situations that have no end, clarity helps you to bring balance to your life. And all the challenges that you have, if you bring it to small pieces, it helps you handle them, and you feel that you can actually hold them if they're small and you don't see them as huge, big picture. So, how do we face it? Actually, we break it down to small pieces, and we move in colors one step at a time. If you make it small, it's doable. But if you face it huge, its impact is so fearless that it's so inspiring, that fear, that you cannot move and it freezes you. I know, for example, that I have students that they are struggling with deadlines, not because they don't want to do it, because they don't know how, and they don't know how to do that first step. But if you break the chaos in small pieces, you move one step today, and then you have the guts and the courage to move to the second one tomorrow, and you keep on moving. So bringing colors in my life and in my students' life help them, I hope, to ignite their future and to not get scared by everything that comes, because world is challenging, especially for teenagers today, as the other speakers are saying. Technology and AI are overwhelming us with all this speed that we don't have as humans. However, we have to keep our humanity. So chaos with small rituals and small pieces becomes controllable. And a balanced mind can always definitely ignite your future. Thank you so much.